heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright memories as flowers, a sweet remembering of how I found me in you. When my heart's in pain, may I go on, may I bravely stand as I am and walk life's way. When my hands are warmed in God's show, my heart lights aglow, finding peace when skies are gray. In great compassion, may I live this precious life, just as it's given in me does light each day. When we see the golden sun shining from above, we are mindful of the Buddha's love. For us all His pure compassion shares His steadfast glow. By His doctrine, wisdom's way to show. When we see the silver moon gleaming in the sky, we remember still our Lord is nigh. By His blessed law to guide us through this earthly night, out of sorrow into joy and light. In times of difficulty, I say Namo Amidabutsu, doing my best with a calm heart, thankful for my life as it's given, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, living in embrace of Buddha's great light Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, always in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion. With hands of heart in Gasho, I say Namo Amida.
Aloha kako, aloha. Welcome to Puna Honganji Buddhist Temple online Wednesday service. Thank you so much for your time today. I guess now we are having rain today and then tomorrow. Since I came to Hawaii, I often hear people say, oh, it's a blessing of the nature with raining. And we say, no rain, no rainbow. It is raining now. In Buddhism teaching, there is a word called Hou. Hou means Dharma. U is rain. Hou, Dharma, rain. When we feel thirsty, what we do is drinking something. When we feel hungry, we want to eat something. When we feel sleepy, we can take a nap. How about if our heart and the mind is so suffering? When we feel my heart is lonely, what do we do? That is a moment in our tradition, Dharma rain, Hou, Buddha's compassion, reaching out to in our heart and the mind, embracing warmly, gently, calling, you are just right as you are. I shall embrace you. So today you can hear this sound of rain as if Dharma rain falling on your heart, in your life. Compassion embracing each of us. Hou, Dharma, rain. So today we'll begin our service with opening chanting, Vandana Ti-Sarana. Please place your hands together in Gasho. Namo tasso bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddha Sarana gacchami, Dhamma Sarana gacchami, Sangha Sarana gacchami, for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namandop, 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 namandop. So today I want to share my message with you. Let me. So today's my title message is watch, watch. So maybe some people may wondering what does this watch means. It's something like we use for to check what time it is or watch, or to see or to observe watch. But this is a first question, and then you will know what does this watch mean. So things you do when no one is watching. Do you have these things? Things you do when no one is watching. Can you think about, is there anything you are doing when no one is watching? Maybe 30 seconds if you can think about things you do when no one is watching. And if you can you make a comments on the comment section, things you do when no one is watching. Yeah, things when you are by yourself, home, car, any place, office. Things you do when no one is watching. いますか? Yeah, things you may do when no one's watching. I got scratch my. Yeah, thank you for your mindfulness. Yeah, scratch something. Yeah, maybe scratch nose, scratch hair. Yeah. Anything else you have? Yeah, maybe later also you can make a comment. So I think if we are by ourselves, could be these are things we may do. Like singing or humming. I got something like take a shower, use bathroom, dig nose. Oh, I see. Yeah, like we do have a singing song, maybe loudly, or compose a song, music by yourself. And then like somebody mentioned, like a digging nose, yeah. Or farting. So this is a thing I often do by myself. But now since I do have a wife, so I do more often. I try to not causing too much trouble, but farting I do often. And then other can be dancing. Maybe when we are in the kitchen or doing something, you like dancing, moving your body and then like your hips and then like dancing. Or like I got some like fix some clothes that are personal, something clothes, yeah. Or some people say sneaking a snack, eating snacks, yeah. And then how about this one too, yeah? Like smell your t-shirts or clothes, or can be smell something your mouth or your armpit, or smell yourself to check if you are no stinks. So I think there are things we may do when no one is watching. So I guess these are things we may not do in front of public or in front of other people. Yeah. So can you, if we think to ourselves here, what is a distinction? You know, these are things you never do in front of other people, but you can do only by yourself or no one is watching you. So how we make a distinction? This is something I can do, I'll do, I don't mind doing in front of others. But this is something I'll never do in front of others. I think we do have something, decision-making a system in ourself, and then we may call it that can be ethics or moral or conscience or law. Could be these things we learn or at school or from the family or adults. We are learning these things. And then these things teaching us what is good and then bad. And then right or wrong. Or things we can do or we shouldn't do or don't. So I think these things we can learn from those things. We will learn what is good and then bad, right and then wrong. Yeah. So this is something so important that we get to learn and then teach younger generation. Also, we get to learn for myself too. However, these things, ethics or moral, these things not like absolute. If you go to other country, there are different idea or way of thinking. Yeah, even our own mind, each person has a different, distinct decision-making process. My good, what I think good can be your bad. What other persons think wrong can be my right. So these things not like absolutely good or bad, or absolutely right or wrong, or absolutely we should do what we shouldn't do. It can change depending on where you living, how you grown up, and then culture. But this is a basic process or decision-making factor we will use. Based on these, what we learn, education, experience, we know this is now I can do, I shouldn't do. Yeah. And then I want to share one story with you. So way back in Japan, there is one small town, and then they are kind of poor people were there, and then one family, they have a big building or house, so this is like a storage, and then this one big family, what they keep inside of this building is they keep rice. So after harvest, this one big family, they keep all rice into this storage. And then, there are poor farmers and then people were there. So those people come to their house and asking, hey, can I borrow certain amounts of rice? So and then people come and then they write down, so how many cups of rice I'm borrowing for this day, and I'll try to return on this day. So every week or every day, a family or who needs rice, they come to this house, write down how many cups of rice they'll take. And then this master of this house, he's sitting on a chair. And then people come and he greeting, hi there, please write down how many cups you take. And then people go to the storage by themselves, and then people leave. So this master never checks how many cups you take. So he trusts those people. So when again people come to his house, And then they write down how many cups they take. They go to storage by themselves, and then they leave. But the one day, when this person comes, and this person writing down number of the 3, which means that this person will take only 3 cups of rice. And then he went to the storage by himself. Then on this day, the master thinks to himself, oh, it's something interesting. Yeah. Usually, I just allow people go there by themselves, and I'll never check how many cups they took. And then I didn't check. Maybe there are people who may take more than what they stated. And then this day, this master decided, maybe I shall follow this person. And then, so this gentleman, so he went to the storage to take borrow the rice. And the master following him. And then when the master enter the storage, yeah, he can see from like a pillar entrance. He can see this person try to scoop the rice using a cup, and then he can see this gentleman counting 1, and then put into his bag, and then 2, put into the bag, and then 3, put into the bag. And then this gentleman stop. And the master watching. Oh, I believe he put down number of the 3. So if he take one more scoop of rice, which means he's cheating on me. So he was watching. And then the master begin to hear this gentleman saying something. This gentleman, he is saying, watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me. So master, he thought, oh, did he notice me? But the gentleman just mumbling, watching me, watching me. And then he didn't take the 4th cups. He just left the cups into the container. And then he left with only 3 cups of rice. And the master went back to his house, and this gentleman left with 3 cups of rice. And then next week, this person comes again, and then writing down number 3. And this time the master asked, hey, to be honest, last time when you came to borrow rice, you wrote down number 3. On that day, actually, I followed you to check if you really taking only 3 cups, yeah. And when I went there, yeah, you were talking to yourself like watching me. So, did you notice me? Did you know I was there? Master said. The gentleman answered, oh, you were there? I didn't know it. Oh, really? Oh. The master kind of thinking to himself, okay, if you didn't notice I was there, what do you mean by watching me? Then gentleman answered, oh, master, I was raised as a Buddhist. So my parents and then grandparents, they teach me teachings of Buddhism. And they often taught me, okay, Amida Buddha is always watching you. Therefore, be mindful of your gesture, what you say, what you think, what you do. Even when no one is watching you, Amida Buddha is always watching you. So therefore, when I, in front of the plenty rice, after I took 3 cups of rice, I almost tried to take a 4th cup. But that was the moment the words coming to my mind, watching me. And then he said, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. I shouldn't do that. And then he left. Then master said, "Oh, it is a good lesson. Somebody is watching you. So therefore we get to be mindful." So this is the end of the story. What do you think? So your question is, why do you think this gentleman, he didn't take the fourth cups? Why he stopped taking another cup of rice? What do you think? Why? Do you think the reason why is like those things, ethics or moral, or because of his mind, he can stop, control himself, or because he thought this is not something I should do? So here we can actually, or do you think because he had an idea of the warning or punishment or penalty? If I do this, if a master found out, maybe he gives me punishment or penalty. So therefore he didn't do that. What do you think? Why this gentleman didn't take the fourth cup of rice? So we can remember, could be, if this is just a ordinary story, this can be warning or punishment. He didn't take extra cup of rice because he was afraid of warning or punishment or moral. But he was a Buddhist. What it means is for Amida Buddha's great wisdom reveals true nature to him. He was a Buddhist, and then he encountered Amida Buddha's great wisdom. So therefore, that was a moment when he tried to scoop another cup of rice. Amida Buddha's great wisdom reveals true nature to him. True nature means mind of ignorance, or his mind, nobody watching me, so nobody knows if I take extra cup. That moment, great mind, great wisdom of Amida Buddha shine upon his heart, and then he was enabled to see this mind and then gesture, the cheating and then deceiving. So therefore, when he realized, I know this mind, I'm cheating on my master, try to steal extra cup. Therefore, he can stop it because he was able to see his true nature of mind of ignorance. So don't you think if we do something good, we want people know it, or we may be humble, but we don't feel bad, if people telling you, I heard you do this wonderful thing. So if we do something good, we want people know it. How about if we do something bad, do we want people know it? No, we want to hide it, How about we worried about how others see me too, We worried about how others see me. Therefore, if we do something bad, if we are angry or greedy or selfish, we pay attention to how other people sees it. And then we try to change our mind. We try to make ourselves good because we want to be seen nicely. We don't want to people see me, oh, you are such a greedy, so selfish. So what it means is we just try to pretend or changing our mind so that other people don't see me in that way. So our decision making is not based on our true and real. We try to make a decision, good or bad, do or don't do, watching how other people sees me, or reputation, how other people sees me. So in that way we can see a difference. These are, when we say in Buddhism teaching, what we are seeing is true nature of mind of ignorance. we don't pay attention to how other people sees me, how society sees me, or how ethics or moral is about. What Buddhism sees is, how about this my mind? How about my mind now? Yeah. So it is said that our founder said, under the influence of our karmic condition, we human beings will do anything. Yeah? So depending on cause and condition, situation, I may be the one who may do anything. Yeah, could be usually we think I'm a good person. I don't do this. I don't do that. Yeah, but if the situation then causes come together in certain place or certain situation, I may be the one who may say something harsh words. I'm the one who may do something so violently. So even, for example, to kill a person, of course, yeah, I don't want to kill anybody, and I don't want to see people kill others. But if situation is in that way, if like somebody break into our house and then do something to protect myself, I'm the one who may do anything. That is my true nature of I have this mind, my life. Under the influence of our karmic condition, I may do anything. So therefore, when we have this story of the person who can control himself, yeah, when he said watching me, it's not like Buddha as a warning or punishment. Yeah. When he said watching me is in the embrace of Amida Buddha's wisdom, he can see this mind. Depending on situation, I'm the one who may do anything. Depending on my convenience, I'm the one who behave in a way I want. So therefore, he was able to see such a mind because of Buddha's great wisdom. Therefore, he can stop stealing extra cup. So yeah, in this way, we set the 3 points, how shameful, how embarrassing. I'm the one who can be so greedy, who my anger comes out and then changing my mind. Always, how embarrassing it is. It is me. It is my true nature. And then how true Buddha is. Amida Buddha already knows it. That is me. That is our human being. Therefore, Buddha prepared how Buddha can save me. Buddha observe my life and then prepare everything to save me. So therefore, Buddha already points out, Satoshi, don't worry about it. I know who you are. I know your nature. Yeah? So again, yeah, we said we pay attention to how other people sees us here. And we try to be good and be nice because we don't want other people sees me greedy or selfish here. Then why do we behave in that way? Why we cannot show ourselves truly? Why we can open our hearts and everything to others? That because we are afraid people will make a judgment on us. People may say something bad about me if they found out what kind of heart I have. So yeah, we are afraid to show everything, my heart, in my mind there. Could be if you see my mind, when I really upset, I don't want to show it there because I may thinking really something bad in my mind. So we are afraid to show it. But in front of Amida Buddha, when I in front of Amida Buddha's great wisdom, my true nature will be revealed to me. And I have to see my anger, greed, selfishness. Oh, but it's me. But the Buddha, Amida Buddha never make a judgment on me. What the Buddha does is totally accepting, embracing me as I am, calling me Satoshi, come as you are. I know it. I know your nature. Don't hide. I shall embrace you. And then there is a Buddha's compassion, also tears. Satoshi, how sad it is your life is, your nature. But therefore, entrust yourself to me. I shall save you. And that becomes the how grateful I am. Such a nature I have. I may do anything, depending on situation, convenience. It's my true nature. But therefore, Amida Buddha promise to save me, to embrace me, never abandons me. How grateful I am. And then when we encounter this Buddha's mind of wisdom, that is Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Everything comes to in this world, Namo Amida Butsu. So for this gentleman, when he again tried to scoop extra rice, cup of rice, he said, oh, watching me, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. That was the moment he truly see, how shameful I am. I tried to steal extra cup. And how true it is. Amida Buddha already knows it. That is my human being nature. Also, Amida Buddha prepared to save such as me. Therefore, how grateful I am. Such a Buddha's promise. So again, in Buddhism teaching, we don't have like a Honganji tradition. We don't have like a promise or precepts we have to follow. Because I'm the one who cannot keep that promise. So therefore, what it means is we kind of have a freedom. Whatever we can do, whatever we want to do. But there is again Buddha's wisdom, watching me, which means I'm the one who may do anything, depending on situation, convenience. Therefore, when we realize, watching me, Buddha is watching me is in the Buddha's great wisdom. My true nature is revealed. And that is the moment we get to have a reflection, and it guides our life not to do something bad. Because now my true mind, nature is revealed to us by Buddha's compassion. And then there is a tears. That becomes our break or warning. Don't do this, don't do that. So again, today, including myself, we are receiving this Buddha's guidance, Buddha's great wisdom, watching me. That is a moment we are enabled to see my true nature, and then Amida Buddha's great compassion, which embracing ourselves as we are forever. As a conclusion, let us recite name of Amida Buddha together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Namanda. Now we'll have a unison reading our pledge too. Reaching out to others, I'll share a smile and gentle words, just like the Buddha who always calls out with aloha. Breaking away from my greed, anger, and ignorance, I'll try to live in peace and in harmony, just like the Buddha who shares tranquility and kindness with all. Moving forward from self-centeredness, I'll share a life of joy and sorrow with others, just like the Buddha whose caring heart always embraces us. Realizing that I live because of others, I'll strive to live life to the fullest with an attitude of gratitude, just like the Buddha who promises to embrace us all. Now we do have a Nembutsu chanting, so please put your hands together in Gassho. No mi no no mi no no mi no butsu no mi no butsu no mi no no mi no butsu Namandab, 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 namandab. So again, thank you so much for your time today. Just a few announcements. This coming Sunday is a 9 o'clock online service, and the title is What is the Color of Amida Buddha? And then Monday is a message for children, and then title is What is the Color of Love? And then Tuesday is a Buddhism class, and then we are learning about the Eightfold Path. So these are available on online, Facebook, and then YouTube. So please go to our YouTube or Facebook and then type Puna Honganji Mission, and you can find the videos. Also, next following Wednesday is 7 o'clock, and then title is Love Loves, Love to Love Love, kind of love. So please watch and then listen to this video and then message online. And also just I want to try to develop this like a Wednesday night service, since now we are having a Monday for children, Tuesday Buddhism class, and then Sunday is a Sunday worship every Sunday. So but this Wednesday service I want to try to develop, not like always one way I talk and then people listen. I want to like make it a more interactive way. So if you have any comments or questions about myself or Buddhism, or if you want to wondering how Buddhism think about this, or how Buddhism provide answers or ideas about certain topics. If you have any question about tradition or altar or social issues and then Buddhism and then something, if you have any comments or questions, we do appreciate your input. So if you can leave a comment on this comments page, or you can email to our temple email address, or you can message to Facebook or contact us, our temple. If you go to our web page, you can find also contact information. Just one example. One example can be, what is the meaning of Kaimi Pono? So I do have a Hawaiian name as my middle name. So people ask me, hey Reverend, what is the meaning of Kaimi Pono? So then this is like a name I received from my friend in Hawaii. She's a teacher and then well versed in Hawaiian culture and then ukulele, and then she has knowledge about Hawaiian culture. And then after our time I spent with her when I was in Hawaii, Oahu, before I came to Big Island, she gave this name to me, Kaimi Pono. So she said this is a meaning of Kaimi Pono. Yeah, so we can break into three parts. Ka, imi, pono. Ka is like the, and imi is seek or find, and then pono is righteousness or truth. So ka, imi, pono means the seeker of the truth, the person who tried to find the righteousness or truth. So this is like a meaning of my Hawaiian name. And then she said that once a person receives a Hawaiian name, they get to live a life up to the name. So to myself, such an honor also so precious too. A person who try to seek and then find righteousness or truth. So like in this way, if you have any question or comments about Buddhism tradition or myself or whatever, then I try to answer or share my input so that we can develop this Wednesday time together. So again, if you can leave a comment, give us. We do appreciate. So again, please stay safe and healthy. I often repeat, but please make sure when you go to public and outside, wear mask and then keep a social distance and a good hygiene. And then now from October, I guess we are changing our regulations. So, but it does not mean we don't have to do anything. Still, we don't have a medicine or vaccine, so still we get to be really mindful. My action has impact more than we think. And then now, since the regulation begins to change, therefore we have to be more mindful again, be careful. So please stay safe and healthy, and then let's do our part. So again, thank you so much for your time today. Have a beautiful Wednesday and then peaceful Thursday. Thank you so much. Mahalo. Bye-bye.
When my heart is touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soothe as the ocean stays. I also offer when touched by kindness to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart